What if I told you I had the cure for all of your suffering? And it existed inside of you, and inside of me, and inside of everything all around us. What would you say? The cure for human suffering is laughter. It's humor. It's the best medicine. It's the reason that I've got Mark Rose sitting in that chair over there, because we've been cracking up for the past 10 minutes trying to get this thing started. Now, here's the most important question. Do you poncho sash it? Do you just let it kind of tease the audience? I should be shirtless under this, shouldn't I? No? Is that not really our vibe? Ooh.
Now you're a Jedi.
How come the Emperor never just cut like little eye holes in here? Are we actually crooked?
No.
Rowan and Sean are gonna kill me. Really? You sure? It's not crooked? If you lower that down a little bit, now we're crooked. Now we're dead.
What is this tripod?
We're definitely crooked. My biggest issue when I was on my journey to becoming an adult was that I took the idea of being serious and I doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on it. And I know there's so many of us who just think that life is so serious. And part of it is, but it can't be all the time. It can't be serious all the time because we fail to appreciate the enjoyment, the zest, the flavor, the color of life when we're focused on the perpendicular lines and getting everything just right. I mean, how many of you guys out there are hearing this right now and you know that you're a serious guy? And how many of you guys have been following the podcast and have thought, wow, I like Jeddy, he's a real serious guy. The reason I'm doing this is because it's been mirrored back to me that most people think that I'm a serious dude. But you gotta see this other. In fact, dude, it's like hot. I can't do it. It's like Satan's jockstrap in this thing. It's so important to laugh. It's so important not to take ourselves seriously, and I know that even talking about this subject, there's a part of me that wants to say, here's the lesson, and this is how you implement this in your life. But there's really no rhyme or reason to it. There's a reason that they say laughter is the best medicine. And I know that there's science behind the contractions of your diaphragm and the increased oxygenation that happens when you laugh with somebody. The chemistry, the chemicals that your body releases, the dopamine that fires off when you share a belly laugh with another human being. How all of those troubles just seem to melt away. How paying the bills and the $30,000 of student loan debt that you have and the fight that you had with your parents and the girl that just broke up with you, it all seems to go away. But it's in those moments that it's hardest to laugh about the challenges. Because life is painful. It hurts. Getting your heart broken, having something not go the way you wanted it to, all of that is painful. It doesn't feel good. But even in those moments, humor, laughter, lightheartedness is accessible. And I think that to survive this life as a man, as an adult, as a human being on a path to protect and provide for others, to be of service to your community, to make a difference and an impact in the world, the only way you're gonna make it is by laughing a little bit. In fact, that's actually one of the greatest gifts that we can give. Having Mark in here while we're doing this, man, is lighting me up. Just sharing these 10, 15 minutes of laughter and lightheartedness makes my whole day seem a lot less of a burden than it did just before. Because it's so tempting to just look at the task list and chop through my to-dos. That's important. That's important to have that ability, that skill set to just drive the bus and get things done. But how are you driving your bus? Are you even looking up to enjoy the scenery? Not the one, but one of the pieces of great wisdom that my dad gave me was to always surround myself with people who could give you a good belly laugh. And even if you asked him today, it would be the one thing he would tell any person: surround yourself with people that give you a good belly laugh. And I watched this my whole life growing up. My dad and his friends, when they got together, would be like fools. You know, they would laugh, they would tease each other. The laugh that my dad has when he's around his friends is so infectious. And I remember some of the safest moments I had as a kid were hearing my dad in laughter, in joy, in silliness. to the point where my mom could barely put up with them. And just seeing, and also watching my dad just not even worry about that. So yeah, you know what? No one's gonna deflate my balloon today. Nobody is gonna deflate my joy right now. To be that guy in the world, to walk around and bring lightness and joy. Right now, as we film this, there's a wildfire burning like 10 miles away from where we are. Now, like, I've been through fires before. That's, you know, it's not imminent danger, but there's definitely an alertness. You can smell smoke in the air, you can see ash on the cars when you wake up in the morning, but there's not this sense of panic that needs to happen. We can address it and take steps and measures to make sure we're safe, but we can also laugh, because right now, that's all we've got. All we have is right now in this moment to enjoy this breath that we have, this moment I have to share some laughs with you guys on camera and my bro over here. And if I wanted to, I could just let that fire completely consume my attention and take all of the joy, all of the laughter and lightness out of my heart and let my day just be really heavy. So it's a choice. That's really the last thing I want to say, is that enjoyment, lightheartedness, laughter, humor is a choice. It's a choice to be that way. We can all access it, and there's different ways by surrounding yourself with people who share that, who appreciate that, who want more of that in their lives. But it's also a gift to give. In my family, my wife, my kids, they look to me to be the rock, to be the one who anchors us. So if shit's going down outside and I let panic get the best of me, guess what they're gonna feel? They're gonna feel fear, they're gonna feel panic. If I can be with and assess the risk level and then bring some lightness into it, some joy, some presence, then they'll experience that too. It's leadership. And leadership isn't always serious. It can be humorous too. So, laugh a little. Surround yourself with people that make you laugh. Laugh at yourself, most importantly. Don't take yourself too seriously. And I'm saying that looking at myself right back in the camera screen, because that's probably the biggest medicine that's helped me on my journey, is laughing at myself. Not taking myself so damn seriously. So, go have a good laugh today. Lighten it up a little bit. Find a reason to enjoy your life, no matter what circumstances you're in right now. Because I know it's not easy, but I also know that laughter and joy and lightness are available to you right now, no matter where you are. So if you're digging this vibe, if you like what we're dropping here on the podcast and on the YouTube Rising Man channel, go ahead and subscribe to us and head over to risingman.org to find out a way to be a bigger part of the Rising Man movement today. All right? Now go laugh.
You know what I feel like? I feel like Mother Teresa. Or like in those movies where they're like, alms for the poor.
Alright, well, show me what all-knowing face looks like.
It looks like.
That's really serious. Alright, but okay, that's the idea though, right?
Yeah,
that's the idea. Okay, alright, here we go.
Rise up and claim your destiny.